Good morning, good afternoon. I will have a presentation about the topic Climate Actions at Häme University of Applied Sciences in Finland. I am Mervi Friman. I'm a research manager and the coordinator of sustainable development in HAMK, and I have prepared this presentation with my colleagues Janne Salminen and Tuomas Salonen. I'm calling our university by the name HAMK. Our university is one of the 22 universities of applied sciences in Finland, and it is situated in the northern part of Europe and in the southern part of Finland. Universities of applied sciences are more practical and labor market oriented than traditional universities. HAMK's 7 campuses are situated centrally in the greater Helsinki metropolitan area. Helsinki is the capital of Finland. What is actual now in Finnish energy policy in general is Russia's offensive war against Ukraine. Finland has over 1,000 kilometers border with Russia, and we have bought energy, mostly gas, from Russia. As an EU member state, Finland has rapidly agreed on extensive sanctions as a response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Here you have some numbers about HAMK. HAMK is 80th largest university of applied sciences. We have about 8,000 students and 700 employees. We offer 29 bachelor degree programs and 13 master degree programs, and professional teacher education unit as well. 11 of the degree programs are taught in English. We have 4 research units: HAMK Bio, HAMK Edu, HAMK Smart and HAMK Tech. These carry out applied research, support teaching and promote regional impact according to their focus areas. HAMK has an extensive partner network both in Finland and abroad, as well in Europe and other countries. We also have a large number of development projects in Africa. At campuses, ecological, economic and socio-cultural aspects of sustainability are responsibly and carefully borne in mind. Campuses' outlook and practices are observed to pull and support sustainability pressure in education and RDA activities. By RDA activities, I mean research, development and innovation activities. In Finland, the temperature changes even between 30 degrees in summertime, plus 30 degrees, to minus 30 degrees in winter. Due to the climate change, the variety is becoming even larger and unpredictable. Daily maintenance practices of infrastructures in the campuses are based on smart, digital, if possible, careful and systematic actions. Using heat exchanger with heat recycling system and enhanced insulation of buildings have gained significant saving on the energy consumption. In HAMK sustainability strategy, actions towards United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are meaningful and all embraced. As a part of HAMK strategy and quality system, the Sustainable HAMK program guides the actions of promoting sustainability in education, RDE, campus activities, and local and global partnership activity. The program is aligned with both international, national and regional recommendations of promoting sustainability. Also, EU's energy and climate strategy, the policy guidelines from Ministry of Education and Culture, and the Rector's Conference of Finnish Universities of Applied Sciences are deeply concerned in the programme. In this presentation, I'm concentrating only to the energy issues of our sustainable HAMK programme. In the programme, the promise of climate change is expressed as following. We will be Finland's most eco-efficient and carbon-neutral higher education institute by 2030. We will reduce greenhouse gas emissions, increase carbon sinks, and sustainably maintain HAMK's building stock. The detailed aims are: we will implement an investment program on the basis of an energy audit. We will reduce our own energy consumption by using electricity and heat considerately and by increasing the intelligence of our system. 3. The energy we consume will be still renewable and partly self-produced. The critical numbers of HAMK's energy use, carbon emissions and carbon sink, forest and park areas and agricultural fields. Finland in the climate crisis. I will explain a bit more about the current energy situation in Finland. Russia's attack against Ukraine has strong effects to Finnish energy policy. About a third of Finland's energy has been imported from Russia, either in terms of fuels, for example natural gas, coal, wood fuels, or in terms of direct electricity import. As a member of EU, Finland is fighting towards climate change following the steps of Green Deal. It is more and more important to innovate post-fossil energy sources in this frustrating moment. There is a fear of beginning to make compromises because of financial reasons. When turning back to HAMK, one major challenge emerging from heating and electricity consumption of large number of campuses, or let's say the buildings in the campuses, because totally over 200 buildings locate in 7 separate campuses. About 1/2 of the buildings are situated in the rural areas and they are protected by the Finnish National Board of Untitled. This means strict guidelines according to renovation, not only important responsibility aspect to maintain our cultural heritage. Another smaller challenge are the greenhouses, which are located in the horticulture campus in Lepää. In this conceptual figure, you can see, as the summary, the interrelationships between HAMK campuses and sustainable development actions. Energy and carbon issues are in the focus. Here you can see the 3 types of our campuses. Main campus, situated in Hämeenlinna city. And in 3 other town campuses, it is possible to study technology, business, design and healthcare. The history of all 3 rural campuses is over 100 years long, and they are located about 50 kilometers from the main campus. The rural campuses have their own small-scale and bio-based thermal power stations. Power stations have been in action already more than 10 years and experiences are positive. The energy source in HAMK stations is wood chips delivered by local actors, or it is self-made from the wood material collected from HAMK's own educational forest. Wood chips as a fuel can be categorized as zero carbon emission class in Finland. Above this we have our carbon sinks, forests and fields situated in the rural campuses. In town campuses, including the main campus, green energy from the market is in use. This slide presents the yearly energy needed in HAMK. It is about 30,000 megawatt hours. About half of this energy is filled with green energy from the markets. In the national markets there are various sources of green energy in both heat and electricity. Typical fuels are side streams of forest industry and other wood-based fuels, hydropower, wind power and ground heat. Also biodegradable waste and side streams of agriculture and industrial production and from municipal waste are used as fuels. Because of large carbon sinks, the total flux is negative. HAMK owns 700 hectares and manages about 2,800 hectares of forest and agricultural areas. These are effective carbon sinks, so theoretically the carbon flux is negative in HAMK. I will summarize HAMK's energy policy as following. The long-term developing and maintaining of the facilities is research-based, oriented and responsible. The pillars of our energy policy are buying green energy from markets, making bold experiments and research in the cooperation with the customers, applying smart energy technology in campuses, and our curiosity is having remarkable own carbon sink. Final, I say some words about students' perspective. One method in teaching sustainability to our 8,000 students is integration of education and energy issues. The practical methods are students are involved in experiments and testing. In the campuses, students and also staff members are supported to responsible practices and building and maintaining ecological, economic, safe and communal campuses. It is in the core of our operations. Thank you for following this presentation. I hope you have a slight idea about HAMK's energy issues and our ambitious and passion to build safe future for the new generations.